She's tossed a magazine, and in the game she ended up coming across some beauty posters which she was completely stunned by.
That girl is so skinny. I thought you had plenty of food in your time.
Oh, we did. Some just chose not to eat it.
In this scene, Joel also refuses to let her have a gun when she asks. This was mirrored in the game as well, and it was only after the hotel where she saved his life that he started to begin trusting her. Now in the show, they go the longer scenic route, and Ellie tours the city for the first time, looking at the bombing and what the government tried to do in order to stop the spread.
They hit most of the big cities like this. They had to slow the spread somehow.
So what happened here?
They bombed the hell out of the surrounding areas to the quarantine zones, hoping to kill as much of the infected as possible.
What the?
Now here they make their way alongside a highway littered with cars, and I absolutely love the look here. Really recaptures the game, turning this into an urban jungle where nature has taken over once more. Anyway, after hearing the cry of the infected, they decide to head into the hotel. In the show, this happens much earlier than it does in the game, with it not appearing until the Pittsburgh chapter. They really managed to recapture the look of it though, with a central stairwell and flooding being present. In the game, you made your way behind the reception desk and could catch a bellboy trolley similar to what we see in the show. There's also a grand piano that makes an appearance, and it's here that Joel talks about his love for coffee. Ellie asks if they've ever stayed in a place like this, and Tess says,
You ever stay in a place like this?
No, a little out of our league.
Now this is a nod to the line in the game when they first enter the hotel.
Whoa, fancy. You ever stayed at a place like this? Before? Don't want to shoot at me.
No, this is too rich for my blood.
Now Ellie also mentions that she can't swim.
Well, I didn't know how to swim.
Seriously?
Do you think we have pools in the QC?
Just so it's out there, I can't swim.
Now they also use the landscape to very much show the objective and where you need to head. Naughty Dog had some incredible level design, and throughout the game you'd often see where you needed to go, demonstrated by being yellow. In Boston they had the golden dome of the state building constantly off in the background, which is something that the show also does too. Now they end up ascending, which is when Tess climbs through a gap in order to unlock a door for them. In the game you grabbed a ladder and navigated your way up the building, which is where you encountered some bandits. Either way, here they use the time for some character development, with Joel and Ellie being forced into an awkward conversation. Ellie once more brandishes her knife, and this is the weapon that she uses throughout the game. Now realizing they have no other way around, they go to the museum, which is ripped right out of the game. In there was a wooden beam that fell, blocking a doorway, similar to what happens later on when they get trapped. The game had this separating Joel from Tess and Ellie, and you had to navigate past clickers and the infected so you could catch back up to them. As they get through the door, the beams collapse, and even the shape of how it falls looks like how it is in the game. In it, you run into a Civil War display, which is something that also appears in the series as well. It was lined with cases that harboured old muskets and rifles, which are another thing that they perfectly bring across to the series. There was also an officer's uniform, and this appears in the lobby as they step inside. The clickers suss them out, and it leads to a big fight with two, whilst Ellie crawls her way out and Joel uses sound to distract them. In the game, you throw bottles and bricks, but he tips over a statue in order to draw one away. Now as they step outside and she sits down, Ellie walks past a plank, and this scene is pulled directly from the game. After escaping the museum, they have to cross one, and we get an almost identical shot to that when she makes her way across the beam. Tess clearly knows she's on borrowed time too, and she wants them to see the positive news in her surviving the bite, rather than Joel's doom and gloom. Now we get this line pulled directly from the game.
Is that everything you hoped for?
So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out.
Jury's still out. But man, you can't deny that view.
But man, you can't deny that view.
Hey, let's pick it up.
Come on, let's get there before it's dark.
Now on the way to the location, you came across a soldier with a Firefly logo on his arm, and he had a note detailing that they were gonna look after the girl. Inside they discover the dead, and we learn that one got bit, which led to everyone turning on each other. Tess is in this situation too, and after revealing her bite, they let her handle things on her own terms. Joel is actually a little bit apprehensive over this, and you can see she comes towards him that he starts to step back. The scenes play out really similarly to the game, with us getting a few lines of dialogue that mirror each other here.
Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
I mean, one of them's got to have a map on them, right?
Where was this lab of theirs?
Where did Marlene say that she was taking you? Ellie!
Oh, she never said. She only mentioned that it was someplace out west.
I don't know, just west.
Just west, fuck.
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
She's infected.
She's infected.
I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel.
This is real. Joel, she's fucking real.
Now obviously I would love to hear your thoughts on the show, so make sure you comment below and let me know. If you want something else to watch, we've got a video linked on screen right now, and if you're watching this right after the show, then I appreciate you staying up late with me, and I hope to see you on the next one. You have a great week, more Last of Us stuff coming, and also take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Peace.